Man, give me some millions of views. I'll be so happy. All right. We are live on Facebook. I'd like to welcome everybody. Black Diamond tonight. We will be looking at the DXY, which is this, the dollar index. We'll also be taking a look at EURUSD. Let me erase this right quick. And as well, GBPJPY, one of my favorites. Okay, so let's look at the DXY first. Let's get a general direction of where the dollar may be going. All right, and that's going to help us with our analysis of Euro USD. Maybe might even take a look at gold, because I got a feeling gold might be coming down soon. Gold might just be coming down soon. So let me see what US 30 look like. US 30 is like, I was trying to get a beat on US 30 earlier today, but I was like, let me see something on a 4 hour. See, it came up there. Didn't really, it came close. It didn't get to 50% of that imbalance, right, that we had up in here. It came like right to it. Looked like it never even, it like went a little bit into the imbalance. So I'm thinking US 30 may go a little higher and then start dropping. That's if it even start dropping, you know. But I'm gonna just play it by ear, see what the structure tells us and go, roll with it from there. All right. So, but first we want to look at the DXY, the dollar index. And normally I put it on the daily. All right. So looking at this, as you can see, for the past couple weeks or months, we have been heading in the up direction. And then all of a sudden we came up here and we got this pattern. Okay. Now, if you was on with us last night, we went over this with Euro USD. Okay. And we were talking about liquidity, and we recognized that this is a pattern that we normally see, a smart money reversal pattern that we normally see after liquidity has been taken and the market is ready to reverse. Okay. So I'm going to do a quick rundown, like a quick recap of the liquidity from, what we showed last night. All right. So, when the market is consolidating, of course, there are people wants to sell from resistance, like what they call it, retail traders, right? Retail traders. We are taught when you first start and you're in, like, say, one of the MLM programs, I'm not going to call them names, but one of the MLM programs, any of the MLM programs, to be honest with you, they teach that you buy from support and you sell at resistance, right? So you can see this consolidation. However, the banks know that. The banks, everybody know that that's what's taught, right? So what they do, they fake you out. If you sell from resistance, stop losses are up here. Up here. See where my dollar sign is at? That's where the stop losses are at. And when you buying from support, your stop losses are down here. All right. But look what they do. See how they dip down, hit them stops, and then go up, and then go up, and then also hit the stops again. So they hit the stops on both sides. They take this money out, then they take this money out. And another thing that I want everybody to realize, I want everybody to notice this. Every time liquidity is taken, look what happens. Zoop, right up, right in the opposite direction. And then what happens again? Zoop. Hold on one second. I'm gonna have to some background music, background noise. How you doing, Miss Lorraine? I'm gonna have to mute you for a second. All right. Miss Lorraine, if you can hear me, you can like, if you want to say something, you can unmute yourself and say something. You know what I'm saying? I know I have a lot of background noise with my kids in the background, and I don't want like a lot of extra. That's why I just put you on mute. All right, but if you have something that you would, something that you want to say, just unmute yourself and say it. It's cool. All right. But yeah, like I was saying, I want y'all to notice how when liquidity is taken, look what happens. The market immediately, almost immediately, goes in the opposite direction. Now they stop here for a little bit, made a little consolidation, but then look, whoop, carried right on up here. And now they headed back down. So what my thoughts are this. All right. So we took our money at the bottom. We took our top side liquidity. My thinking is something like this is going to happen. We're going to get a move. Let's see. Where is my path? Okay. We're going to get a move something like this. We're probably going to come down maybe a little bit more. Wait, hold on. Get all those stray movements, and we might come down a little bit more, maybe about right here. Okay, then we're going to come up to about here. And the reason I say we're going to come up to about there is because of this imbalance right up in here. Let me show y'all right quick. And for those of you that don't know what an imbalance is, I'm going to let you all know. You see, wait a second. All right. So you see this candle, this white candle here, and this long white candle here, and then this white candle here. So the imbalance is the space in between. Yeah, hello?
I'm here. What's wrong?
Oh, I thought somebody was about to say something.
Oh.
All right. But yeah, the imbalance is the space in between here and here, the wick. See how those wicks? All right. Let me show you. See this wick right here on this candle that makes the evening star? This wick, and then this little small wick right here. See that gap in between? That's called an imbalance, right? The only thing we have in this are sales. All right. Like you might have some buys, but there's an imbalance. There's an imbalance, more sales than buys. More sales than buys. So it has to be equalized, or what word am I looking for? I'm not going to say mitigated. It got to make the market balance out. So sometimes you would see this. Watch, I'm gonna put my fibs on. All right, 50%. Sometimes you're gonna see it come to about 50% and then drop. And then sometimes it'll come right to the entry right here, right where the open of the imbalance is, and then drop. So we're gonna see. And also there's sometimes where it fills the entire imbalance and then drop. So I'm expecting, I'm looking for, I'm not gonna say expect. In order to sell, I'm gonna look for something like that to happen. Something like, now let's go, like it come down, fill this imbalance right here. Now, another thing I want to see is, I don't know how familiar you guys are when I talk about the last up candles and the last down candles, institutional candles before. So, all right, so check this out. Let me turn this magnet off right quick. All right, so this up move right here is the move that took liquidity out. All right, that's the move that took out all this liquidity. So, and then we had another little liquidity grab right up here. Right up here. From there to here. All right, that's another one, another liquidity grab right there. So now that we got those, look for, since this was the last one, what I'm going to look at is this last up candle right here. And when I say up candle, last up candle, don't look at it as just one candle. Look at it as a move or a series of candles. It could be a series of candles, but that last up move before it started coming down, right? So now we see we have our zone, our last up candle zone, institutional candle, up candle, move, whatever you would like to call it. Now I'm thinking that I'm looking at price going back up to here somewhere. Now, I want y'all to keep in mind, this is on a daily time frame, okay? 9 times out of 10, it may not come all the way back up here for the simple fact that if you look at it and you break it down to lower time frames, this right here, this little, what we gonna call it a right shoulder, is probably where it came back on a smaller time frame, and even this one right here. So what we would look for, I'm looking at it more from the daily perspective. From this perspective here, see how the daily perspective, this is what I see. So I'm waiting for it to come back up, and also this daily move is going to be a much bigger move. So if I wait for this one now, I'm probably going to be waiting a while, maybe next week or week after that. But however long I have to wait. But while I'm waiting, there are smaller moves in here. Look, it come down, boom, last up candle right here. Okay, you make a last up candle. Let's go down to a smaller time frames. Okay, so look, last up candle, boom, it came down, came out, traded back in about 50%, came down. Look, another one, traded right back into it. Now, I could have been this last up move here before price came down here, right? Pretty much the last up candles will be your pullbacks. See, like this. Now watch something. Boom, right here, it came close to it. And the reason why it didn't go into it because of this imbalance. It took what it wanted from this imbalance and then it made its way down. Okay, same thing here. Up move right here, came down. Look right here, right into it, right there. So if price is going to continue to go down, which I really don't see a reason why is not going to continue down, we can probably wait for something to come back, all right, and then come down, or even when this move here is done, all right. So it might be consolidating right now. We don't know. Right now it's just patience. But if it comes down, then we'll just wait for it to come back up, right? So in the long run, see how it's consolidating right here right now? So right now we'll just watch it and see what happens. But see how it came down and then started coming back down. That's what we could wait for. And then look, even like I said, on the smaller time frames, you can see those moves. Come down, come up, boom, came down, up, right, lined up with this one right here. Okay. So now we're gonna wait and see. I think we may get another up move and then drop. We don't know for sure, but we're gonna wait and see. All right. But the general consensus right now is that the DXY on the higher time frame is on the down move. Could be reversing, but we wait and see. That leads us to the EURUSD. Y'all, can y'all please excuse my background noise? It's like,
oh boy, we're not worried about that. That's kids. Kids gonna do what they want. They kids, okay? Yeah. And we were the same way when we were kids. So
yeah, you're right. You're right. Look, my mom and dad wasn't trying to. My mom and dad wasn't trying to do no Zoom. They ain't even had Zoom. So
exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a lot of. I just want to let y'all know, like, they're hollering and screaming. That's them playing together. You know, it's not. You know, yeah, they're not in no kind of harm or danger. They're just playing. All right. So, like I said, this leads us to the EURUSD. All right. So we saw the DXY was pretty much coming in a down direction, right? And all we got, look at DXY, look at this pattern, and look at EURUSD. It's the same pattern except it's flipped. So we can safely assume that whatever the DXY is doing, EURUSD is doing the opposite. All right. So same thing. You draw it out. Hold up. I use my magnets because it's more accurate, but sometimes it gets a little aggravating because you got to keep unclicking and unclicking, doing this and that. But I like the accuracy. I don't know. I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I like my stuff to be like right. Don't hold it against me. All right. So same thing. Look what we getting. Put our dollar signs up here. And put our dollar signs down here. Boom. Same thing. Check it out. Let me make it bigger. Stretch it a little bit. Boom. All right. Same thing. Same exact thing. We get consolidation. Bloop. Hit the top side. Come down. Bloop. Hit the bottom side. Now, and look. Remember how we had the look? Remember the imbalance up here at the top? We also get an imbalance here at the bottom. You remember the morning star we had over here at the top on the Dixie? Look over here on your USD. Here we get we had an evening star in the Dixie. We have a morning star here on your USD. Almost it's like looking in a mirror. It's like Euro USD and DXY is like looking in a mirror. Look at, almost identical, but opposite on the opposite side, right? So just like I'm looking at the Dixie going up and then coming down, I'm looking at this one going down and then coming back up. All right. So let's see. Let's break it down. Daily. Let's look at a 4 hour. All right. And then look right here. I don't know if y'all remember this last night. We had the much smaller move down here. Okay. So hold on. I got a chat. Somebody got a chat, man. Miss Lorraine, she said she got 5 kids. She know all about it. Yep. Man. It's it's fun and it's cool and all, but sometimes when you're trying to do something and then you get a lot of background noise, it just kind of, but it's all good. It's all good. That's my babies. I'm doing this for them. All right. So what we got here, the same pattern as this. Well, this one is not fully developed yet, but pretty much the same pattern, but on a smaller time frame. Because watch, take a mental picture. I want y'all to take a mental picture of this. Take a mental picture of this right here. All right. Now watch this. 4 hour, 4 hour, 2 hour. Y'all see it? Y'all see it forming? Y'all see it coming together? 1 hour. Look, almost the exact same. Almost the exact same. We got consolidation, but this one we got the first stop hunt at the bottom, liquidity grab. Then we got liquidity run up here, and then like I said last night, what led me to believe that this was going up was, and this is something that is very helpful. This is something that you look for. If you don't see it, you don't take the trade. If you don't see it, you don't look to get inside of a trade. Especially, you see this right here. See this high? Okay. Now, this high right here led to the liquidity grab. Okay. So when price start going up, if you're looking for a buy, you want to see this next high break this high right here, the one that took the liquidity. All right. And then it's going to come down. And what it did, it created a higher low. So that's another clue that price was going up, and that's market structure. Market structure is very important when it comes to this. Keep that in mind. Okay. And then look what we get. It come down and then boom. And you remember what I said with the Dixie with the last up move? Well, here we look at the last down move. Okay, will be here. All right. And then if I stretch it out over here, look, it broke out, came back to around 50%. And look, made another higher high. And then look, boom, came all the way down here. And then took off like a rocket right there. And this is the one right here, I think. I caught the other day. I think, Ms. Kavern, you might remember when I had like 90 pips on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was the move here because I saw this one right here. Now, when I saw this one, I hadn't seen this bigger one that's currently in development. I hadn't seen that one yet. When I went back and looked at it, I'm like, oh. And honestly, I wish I would have stayed in that and got them 140 or whatever it was, pips it was. Man, that was nice, man. That was real nice. Okay, so let's go back to the lower time frame. Actually, let's see what the 4 hour looks like. Okay, so on the 4 hour, I saw a Or okay, right here. Excuse me, y'all. We have imbalance right here, right up in here. So, like I said, I am expecting this to come back down somewhere and then go up. So, where would be a good place for it to come back down to is imbalance right here. From anywhere in between, let me use my fibs to mark it. Anywhere within here. Anywhere within here. That's where I'm looking for this price to come back down to. Now, remember, like I said, this is a high time frame. This is going to take a while to develop. So while that is developing, let's see what we can get up here. We might be able to get some trades coming down. Okay, so look, we have right here, it's about equal highs right there. All right, but this was taken out right here. So we got liquidity taken here. Right there. Okay, so we took liquidity, and you remember what I said about liquidity. When liquidity is taken, the market going to go in the opposite direction. Maybe this is the move that's going to bring it down here. Could it be? It could quite possibly be. Then again, it's the market. It's the Forex market. We all know the Forex market is going to do what it wants to do, right? So, will it? We don't know. All we can do is wait and be patient. But while we were waiting and being patient, see there's imbalance here that it could target. Of course, we got our imbalance here that it can target. So let's drop to the lower time frames. We can get a more detailed view of what we're looking at. Okay, so when we're looking for sales, remember, we're gonna look for last up moves. So we got, all right, down a little bit more. Okay, so check this out. We had an up move here. Our last up move before price started coming down came here. It was here, let's say about here to here. All right, and then it came down, and look what happened. Tapped into it, whoop, and came down, right? But then it came up right here. Hold up. And it came up here to about here. All right, let me see if I go down to small. Well, actually, because this really didn't come down too much. We can use this move over here. Let's use this one over here because it pretty much just moved sideways. So we could use this right here. All right. Then we got this little, came down, made a little small something right here. But then this came up and look how it tapped that. So I'm thinking that we may have a sell opportunity. Let me see. I got to go back to my magnet. Now I want to be precise with this. I'm thinking, all right, see how it came like right to it? Now I'm thinking we could possibly have a sell opportunity down to that zone. Quite possibly. All right, took some liquidity. So we got imbalance there, here, 3 minute. If I go down to 3 minute, look, imbalance here. All right, liquidity grab right here. Boom. Go to the 1 minute. See, I'll be taking 1 minute interest sometimes, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. And it be fire.
So
yeah, it does. I ain't gonna lie, no, them interests be sniper. Man, them stop losses be small. They'd be small as I don't know what. You know? All right, so I don't know, we might have a I think I'm gonna just wait a little while. I'm not gonna jump in the sale right now. I'm gonna wait and see what London brings us. Because it look right from where it's at right now. I'm thinking it's gonna go up to about, let's see, boom. around this, around somewhere around here, somewhere in this area. Thinking it's gonna go somewhere up in there. Because that's our last up candle before this big move. And then there's imbalance up in there also. I'm thinking it's gonna go up there. That's about, it's really not a lot of pips. I might, should I or shouldn't I? Should I or shouldn't I? Imbalance taken, boom. You know what? This is 2, 3. It's only about 2.2 pips to my zone. Yeah. Yeah, that's only about 2.1. 2 pips. That's 2 pips right there. Yeah, because this is the 1 minute. It looked like a big old gap right there, but this is the 1 minute chart. And then look where we at. 1.29999, 1.13. And we wanted to get to the 1.1302. Yeah, so let's say 2 pips. We 2 pips away. So I mean, you know, we might get that fill in the next couple of minutes or so. So I'm just gonna leave this right here. And what I'm gonna do is, that's where I want my entry right there. My stop loss. I'd put my stop loss right over, not at this high here, but this one that it went up and tested right here. Right there. So that would be a 3.4 pip stop loss. But I got to, in order for me to enter this trade, I want to see it go back up to here. I want to see it go up to here and then start coming down. Once it start coming down, once it get up there, then I'll decide. And then even still, it's only, what I said, 3.4 pips. Man, that ain't nothing. If I lose it, I lose it. It's just 3.4. You know, it's not like it's a whole bunch, which I don't think I'd lose it. I honestly don't. All right. So, and my target, I set my target for this imbalance right here. Hold on. Oh, and see, that would be a nice target, y'all. That's a nice big target too. Let me stretch this out some so I can grab it on the higher time frame. Because it's tiny on the 1 minute, 30 minute, okay. And I'll target the top of the imbalance right here. Look, that's 83, might as well say like 84 pips. I mean, 84 pips sound pretty good to me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So go back to the 1 minute. So I'm gonna just leave it right there. And let's see this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for it to come up, fill that imbalance, and then go down. That's Euro USD. If I catch this, man, I'll be out the market till what's tomorrow? Thursday.
Yes.
All right. I might see what's happening Thursday. And if I don't see nothing Thursday, I'll be out of the market until Monday. All right. So that's Euro USD, y'all. What other pair I said? GBPUSD or GJ? GJ. All right. Let's go to the daily. GJ is a bit different. You can't really use the Dixie to get a beat on GJ. GU, a little. But to me, the Dixie and EU, those are the best, not correlating pairs, but I guess opposite pairs. All right. GJ, I look at GJ. GJ on the daily. I'm gonna scrunch this up real nice, right quick. So we see we got equal highs. We've been getting some equal highs right along here. Right along there. So we have a lot of liquidity sitting up here. And we also have liquidity sitting down here. All right. The one I think it might go after first will be this bottom side liquidity, all down up in here before it goes up. And also looking at this happening right here. We took liquidity here. All right. Turn you off. All right. So we took liquidity there. And look what happened. Now, normally we were getting, it comes to about, hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me see. Let me look at this again. I need a, that was on the daily. This is the 4. All right. So we started making lower lows and lower highs, down lows. All right, cool. All right, so let's go back to the daily. All right, so we got, excuse me. We took liquidity out of the previous high, the previous daily high, right? Went up and started coming down. So once again, we would look for our last up candle before price started coming down was here. This one right up in here. Let's see, I'll mark it from here to here. All right, and then we can see here how it came down, traded back into it, down, same thing. All right, but this one here was another up move that this got traded into. Okay, so this created this up move with, who remember what this is right here, the space in between this? What is that? Who remember what's it called?
Liquidity.
Who, say that again?
Huh?
Say that again. What's it called?
Liquidity. The imbalance, if that's money.
Imbalance, right? It's imbalance. Yeah, imbalance is money too. Liquidity is the big. Look, when they got them, when you see that liquidity sitting above them highs, them lows, and what is consolidation? That's where the real money is at. But yes, this is imbalance. And then see how it came up. If I put my fibs, came up, took the imbalance, consolidated, and then dropped. That's what they do. They're not gonna play around. They're not gonna play around at all. All right. See how this one, when it took liquidity, it went a little further into it, a little deeper into it. Keep in mind, I can't stress this enough. I'm showing y'all this on a daily time frame. Okay. Remember, we don't enter trades on the daily. Y'all see the difference from the 50% of my Fibonacci all the way to 100% up here? That's 60 pips. If you're comfortable with having a 60 pip stop loss, then hey, by all means, go for it. Me, no way in hell am I setting a 60 pip stop loss. It just ain't gonna happen. I remember being in an MLM company. One of the instructors was like, yeah, we set 50 pip stop losses. And I'm like, I ain't gonna lie. At first, I was like, all right, yeah. Man, see, when I really started learning Forex, learning, I'm like, I can't believe I was setting 50 pip stop losses, man. 50 pips. You know, that's a lot.
Yes, that is.
Man, and let me tell you something. The guy that I'm learning this from, this right here, he said 9 pips is too high for him. That's too much for him. He's like, oh no, that's way too high. And look, I'm looking at him like, what in the hell? Like, serious? I'm like, boy, I'm glad I'm learning from you. For real, this dude say 9 pips. 9. Now see, 10 to 15 pips for me, and I'll be happy. Man, that dude said 9 pips is too much. I'm like, all right, let's do it. You know, but look, back to what we were talking about. Okay, so we had our last up candle. Okay, now on a smaller time frame, you know, we could see where we had our pullbacks, our last up candles, came back, got in, came back, got in, came back, got in. But if you're looking for the big move, the big money move, look what happened. It came right back into it up here. All right, right back into it up here. Then it started dropping. So now what we do? Oh, GJ, what you doing, GJ? What you doing? So price is right here. We see it right here. So it came up, looked like it could be coming down. So if we look over here, last up moves right there. Now we got all these here. But this is our last one relative to where price currently is. And lo and behold, boom. See that tap? That's what we want to see. Now, we got our tap. So price could be reversing. And if you're somebody that trades patterns, then you would recognize that this is one of your patterns. You see that? And where else you mark it from? Here or here or wherever you want to mark it from. Here, if you mark it from here, you can go that way, that ascending wedge or flag or whatever you want to call it. And a lot of times, you wait for it to break and retest. Nah, man, we don't do that over here. All this underneath here is liquidity, y'all. Just to let y'all know, liquidity is, I don't know if y'all remember, liquidity sits above highs, below lows, above and below consolidation, and on an uptrend, all these pullbacks, liquidity, boom, coming down. On a downtrend, when price pulls back up, liquidity sit above them. All right. So, and I'm saying that, but think about this. Think about these patterns. It makes sense because when you trade in this pattern, they teach you when you trade in the flag. All right. Now my line ain't perfect, but this is just for teaching purposes, illustration purposes. Now, when you trade in this pattern, they teach you that you wait for price to break, come back up, and then drop, right? But they never, the problem. The problem with that, they never tell you what creates these patterns. They'll show you the pattern. They'll tell you how to trade it, but they don't tell you why those patterns are created. And I spoke on this last night with the head and shoulder pattern. They show you left shoulder, head break above, right shoulder, trade at the neckline. Right? That's my memory of them teaching head and shoulder patterns, how to trade.
Yeah.
But they never told us why head and shoulder patterns are formed. They never broke down the analytics of what creates the head, what creates the right shoulder. They never told us that when the head is created, liquidity is being taken. And when the right shoulder is created, the top of that right shoulder is where you want looking to get in that trade at, not at the neckline. You ain't trying to get in at the neckline. You know what I'm saying? You can wait to get in at the neckline if you want, but you don't have to. Right? They don't tell you that. They don't tell you when you see this pattern right here, they don't tell you that this pattern is forming because it's gathering liquidity. Here, boom, here, boom, boom. Oh, not right, not inside right there. My magnet got, hold on 1 second. Yeah, I agree. Right there, right there, right there. Liquidity. They don't tell you that. All they tell you is wait for it to break, retest, and come down. And it's understandable because a lot of times they don't know this. They don't know. They can't teach you what they don't know. I mean, and I gotta be honest, I didn't know this at first. I saw the pattern, I would wait for break and retest, boom, sell. Not knowing why it happened, not even caring why it happens. But when you know why it happens, it's even better because you sure, and that fear is gone. Like a lot of people have that, should I take this trade? I don't know, man. I don't know. But then when you know why the pattern is happening, man, you can take a trade with confidence and don't even trip. You know what I'm saying? That's why, man, look, I ain't scared to over leverage my account. For real. I'll put it like this. I wasn't scared before.
No, you sure wasn't.
wait. Now, hold on. For all the new people that's going to watch this video and say, oh man, he over leveraged, I can do it too. No, I do not suggest You do it like that. I am me. That's is me. That's the way I do it. I mean, I've been fortunate to be pretty successful at it because I just have confidence. You know what I'm saying? I've built up my skill to where I have confidence in what I'm doing. Okay. Um, Having said that, there are still times when I may over leverage. What helps me with over leveraging is the fact that my stop losses are not huge. That's how I avoid blowing my accounts. I wait for those good entries. You see me. How many times y'all see me in the group putting 1 minute charts up? You know, that's because I'm not over leveraged. Well, not over leveraged. That's because I got good interest. When you get good interest, you can do it. You can have $100 account and do a 5 point, not a 5 point, a 0.5 lot size. You know what I'm saying? Your thing go down $1, you in the red. You know, but I do it with no fear because it might play around for a little while, but then guess what? I know where it's going, and I don't over leverage to the point of where soon as I go and draw down, I'm kicked out. No, you don't do it like that. But put it like this: don't do it. All right, don't do it. I know y'all gonna do it anyway, but don't do it. I gotta tell y'all, don't do it. Oh yeah, one more thing too, and I need to post this on my videos. I am not a financial advisor. I don't advise anybody. If it was up to me, I say, nah, I don't trade because you can lose all your money. However, this is for educational purposes. I'm just trying to show y'all how it goes. If you decide to trade, this is a safe way to trade, not over leveraging, waiting for your entry, following your trading plan, following the rules to your trading plan, being patient, learning the damn skill. All right, now that I got that out of the way, back to what I was saying. All right, so here we go. We're creating liquidity, GBP, JPY. This is going to drop like a hot potato. Maybe not tonight, but it's going to drop like a hot potato whenever it decides to drop. See how it's building all this? The drop going to be, I got a feeling this drop is going to be vicious. I mean, when it drop, it's going to drop. Excuse me. See this news coming out right here? February 22nd. That is February 3rd. Oh, that's 4:00 in the morning, y'all. So we got 2 news events on GBP. This could drop tonight. Y'all see down here? Oh yeah, I don't know if y'all realize this sometimes when y'all on TradingView, and y'all see these little circles right here with the Great Britain flag, and this one got China, or whoever that is. No, that's Japan. That means there's news coming out. So what you do is when you know there's news coming out, what you do is you do this. Let's see, go to forexfactory.com, Forex Factory event calendar. And you see, is it high impact news? What's today? Tuesday? Wednesday? Today is Wednesday. Okay. So we're looking for Thursday. Oh, look at this. Look at all them red folders.
Yeah.
Man, look. Let me tell y'all something. GBPJPY. That's all that's coming out at 6:00 in the morning. 6:00 in the morning. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna see what's happening around London, see what direction it's going in. And most likely, I'm saying most likely, but it's probably gonna ease its way up there, keep easing its way up there. Maybe even somewhere back into this zone up here. And then when that news hit, woof, it's just gonna drop. Man, I'm gonna be waiting. Let me mark it right quick. I'm gonna be waiting on this one. GJ. So GJ, EURUSD. Man, I should have took that sell. I should have took that sell. But I'm gonna wait. Man, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm gonna wait on it. I'm gonna wait on it. Let me see. We got Euro news coming. Wait, what is this right here? This is, I don't know what country is this. This is like Australia. I won't say that's Australia. That's medium impact news. All right, back to GJ. Oh, this high impact news. We got a bunch of news. A bunch of high impact news. All right, but like I was saying, man, we about to get a nice little drop on that GJ. So I'm going to be waiting for it. Let me see something. All right. Yeah, and once it drops, it's going to drop at least to where the liquidity is down here somewhere. At least it's going at least to the liquidity areas. 140. I probably will set my target for about 149. Now remember, this is the daily chart, so you could get in and probably just ride it on down. I was supposed to do that for EU, and you know, them pullbacks, big pullbacks kind of got to me. But once I get in this one here, yes, I'm gonna just ride it. I want to ride it on down. Big news event. Let me see what kind of news the Dixie got coming out, if they do anyway. Normally, you will see like USD news. Let me see, where is Forex Factor calendar? When is, we don't have USD news. We got low impact, no impact. 7:30, we have this one. That's not nothing. One red folder at 9. CNY Bank holiday. All right. Friday, we have some red folders. Oh, it's NFP Friday. Yeah. I'm definitely staying out on Friday. So since today is Wednesday, tomorrow is Thursday. I want to catch this GBP and just hold it. And if I can hold it till next week, then I'm gonna hold it till next week. Oh no. And this is 155.12. Okay. I ain't gonna lie, I might get in that mug. Let me see. Up candle, up candle. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for it to trade. I'm gonna wait for it to see if it trades into here. Because I got a feeling what's gonna happen is, hold up. I got a feeling what's gonna happen is it's gonna go up first and then drop. So I'm not gonna get into it right now. I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna be patient. London opens up at 2 a.m. I'm gonna see what it's doing at London. And then from there, I'll make a decision if I get in or even wait until but I think it's gonna go up for London. And then when them red folders hit, that's when it's gonna really pop. That's when it's gonna really pop. All right. Okay. What was the other pair I said? I said Euro. I think that was it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, before I do that, let me see. Let me see if I can refine this a little bit. We got this. I want to make this my last up candle right here. That's where the drop really started coming in, right? So that refines it a bit to about 38 pips. And I would be looking for an entry somewhere in the zone. Let's see. I can get my fibs right. Oh, shucks, hold on. 1 second. Let me extend my lines to the right. There we go. Okay. All right. So let's see. Did we find any imbalance up in there? I don't think we did. We got like this little small one right here. It could be something. Let me see. Let me stretch it a little bit. Hey, y'all had any questions on anything I mentioned tonight? Miss Lorraine. What about you, Miss Lorraine? You still there? She might be gone. No, she's still here. Yeah, Miss Lorraine, you have any questions? You can unmute. Okay. We got imbalance right here.
No, I'm good.
All right, cool. Did you understand what I was talking about?
Yes, I did.
All right, cool, awesome. All right, so we got imbalance right there that it may try to target. But we'll see. 155.6. I'm going to be looking for it for GJ to come somewhere up in that zone, somewhere up in here before the drop happens. It might go all the way up because, oh, do y'all remember the bank levels from last night? 155.7. Remember, 80 was a bank level. So with 155.80 being about a half a pip away, it could possibly, maybe I need to make this a bigger zone, because 80 would be about 50% in that zone. Seven three. Well, 7.3. Where you at? Where? See, I'll be trying to get it perfect, right? Come on, right there. Oh, them kids. Oh, y'all hear them back there? Man, that's all day long. All day, I'll be like, man, can y'all relax? Just relax a little bit. They'd be like, no, daddy, we ain't relaxing till it's bedtime. Bedtime is relaxed time. All right, so yeah, I think it's gonna come up into here somewhere. All right. And once it comes up into there, I will be waiting. And look, if you can take a look, we got this little peak right here. It may, well, we'll see. We'll see. We gonna let it do what it do before we decide, right? Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to mark my potential entry. I'm gonna mark a potential entry. I'm not gonna put a definite, like my what do you call it? My stop loss. I'm gonna adjust my stop loss accordingly. But for now, I'm gonna put it at the top of the zone. It's not gonna stay there because I don't do those big old stop losses. That's just way too big for me. 33 pips. Yeah, that's way too big. Now, we could target the bottom here for, oh Lord, that's 280 something pips. Am I looking at that right? Yep, I am on a 15-minute chart. That goes to show y'all, GJ be moving, y'all. Like, GJ is the US 30 of regular pairs. When it comes to regular pairs, nothing else moves like GJ. That's why I like GJ. All right, so I think it's gonna come down at least to down here where this move started at. I actually think it's gonna go past it, which is why I'm willing to hold it. It could go, like I said, down to this liquidity. Because look what we have. See down here? We got the same move. We see how, okay, you got these lows, then you got boom. Take this liquidity. But look, even more liquidity was created right here. All up in here. All up in there. So I'm willing to hold it down to 149 once I get in. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to hold it. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold it. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to stretch this all the way down to 149 because I ain't scared. 149. Matter of fact, I'm going to do it like this. Short position, input, profit level, 149. Boom. Right there. I'm gonna make my entry about 80, 155.80. And I'm gonna leave my stop loss where it's at for now. All right, so that's a total of 680 pips. Now, if all I need to do is put $1 on it, $1, 0.10 lot size, and all I put it on it and just let it ride. Now, this not gonna be no overnight thing where you're gonna make it's gonna hit take profit at night, because see all these dotted lines going up and down, that's days. So it's gonna take you a few weeks to get down there. But still, man, $680 off $1. And come on. You know what I'm saying? That'll be a nice boost to somebody's trading account.
Yes.
Hell. And if you look at it in terms of pips, I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's just on a $1 lot size. You know, you put a 50-cent lot size, that'll still be $3.40. You know what I'm saying? That's good for somebody whose account is not where they want it to be, but they're trying to grow it. You know, just put it down and just let it roll. Trail your stops. Move your stop loss to the pullbacks, to the top of those pullbacks, and boom, just let it go. All right. What I was about to say. One more thing I want to look at. I know I told y'all DXY, EURUSD. Let me see what EURUSD doing. Yeah. Oh, you got your bubble machine working, huh? I see that. So look at EURUSD is still making its way up to the zone where I thought I might, you know what? If this hits this zone, I might get into here. Look, it's almost there too. Tell you what, let's watch it, y'all. Y'all don't mind if we watch it, huh?
So what is that? Is that the 3-minute chart? What is that?
Yeah, it's a 3-minute.
Yeah, 3 minutes.
Yeah. So let's see what happens. Okay, so I mean, we pretty much there. It's pretty much there, but I want to see. Let me see. I'm going down to 1 minute. Okay, yeah, 1 minute. Let's see. Let me pull my phone out right quick. Let's watch this one and see. Look like it might go through it. I don't know. But anywhere in this zone. Let me see. I'm gonna watch it for a couple minutes. EU. If y'all take this trade, I have to give y'all my disclaimer. I am not a finance. Oh, I told y'all that one already. I'm not a financial advisor. Hold on a second. I'll just see you got a chat message.
She entered on her demo.
Oh, she entered on demo. All right. There you go, Miss Lorraine. There you go. Ooh. Man, look, I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna take it in my live, y'all. Y'all just forgive me if we lose. Forgive me if we lose. Oh man, what's going on? Hold on. Oh wait, I'm already in GJ. What? Let me get out of this. I'm in GJ and in profit on it. I didn't even realize I was in a trade, but I'm getting out of it though, because I think we're gonna get a higher move. I was in GJ and I was in profit on it too. How you like that? All right. Well, I'm looking for EU. Hold on. EU is the one I want. EU, new order. All right. I'm in EU. My target is I'm gonna set my target for 1.122. I'm gonna leave it there. I could have set it for 1.12. You know what? I'm gonna set it for 1.12. That's my profit target, 1.12. And stop loss at 1.303. think I'm gonna go 10 pips on the stop loss just to be safe. 1.13 113. Wait, what's my spread? Hold on. I gotta account for my spread. My EU spread is a pip. I'm gonna bring it up one more. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I ain't gotta do it that much, but oh yeah, that should be enough. 1, 2, 3. All right, y'all. So I'm in this one. All right, the imbalance is filled. The imbalance has been filled. Now let's see what it's gonna do. I got a 10 pip stop on it. This is not 10 pip. This is only like a pip or so. It look like the momentum slowing down. All right, so I'm gonna leave that one right there. Come back and see what we get from there. I want to look at US 30 just to look. Just take a look at it. I'm not really ready to get in US 30 right now. Hold on a second. Yeah, Miss Lorraine, I'm in that one. US 30 look like it's dropping too. I'm gonna get in US 30. Wait. I'm about to say, cause see, I even got an alarm set for US 30. And I was about to say I'll get in US 30 in my demo. I'll demo US 30. I'm gonna wait though. Let me see something. Because I think US 30 about ready to hit the floor as well. And another thing that got me thinking US 30 is gonna drop. I don't know if y'all heard, but Google is supposed to have a stock split. Now you know Google is one of
I heard that.
Yeah, and that's gonna drop the price. That's gonna drop the price of the stock. Although it's gonna split, it's gonna drop the price of the stock. Now the price most likely gonna go back up. So my thinking is maybe get some Google, and whatever they split it, then you have, say you buy 10 shares. Say for instance, you buy 10 shares. Once they split it, I don't know how, if they go split it like in half or how many different ways, but if they split it in half, at least now you have 20 shares. All right. And then once price get back to where it was at, then you have double what you had before, the value of it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Google might be a good one to jump on right now. And when they split the stocks, you know, it gives people time to, you know, it gives people a chance to get in, to get the stock. Because, you know, a lot of people want to get in on it, but with the stock being as high as it is, a lot of people can't get in, or maybe just don't want to get in. So when the price drops, boom. Oh, but my thing would be get it right now. And then once it's split, now you got, instead of one, now you got two. All right. And then once price go back to where it currently is, then bang, now you got double, you know. And that's another thing too. Matter of fact, let me the Google code, the Google alphabet. This is right here. Let me take a look at it. I mean, they say they won't split the stock. Is this Google's real price $2,900? Hold on a second. Google stock price. Yep, $2,960 a share. Good.
Damn.
For
Can
real.
you imagine if you would have got in when they first started?
And check this out. Google started out at $51 a share.
Exactly. And look where it's at now, a share. Shit.
Man. Goodness gracious. But I mean, they say they call it a stock split, but from my view, from what I know, it was gonna drop. It was about ready to drop anyway. See this big move up here is like people drying it. I mean, people buying it because they know it's about to happen. See this gap? Ooh, boy, that's a big old gap. But let me see something. Let me see. I mean, right now it's equal highs, but you know, it's a lot of liquidity up there. Not that equal, but equal high. See, good. It just took out all this liquidity right here. It just took out all this liquidity. Why would it do that? Why would it take out all that liquidity? Why would they take all that money? I have a theory on why they would do that. I think my theory could be right. My theory is because it really will drop. And they try to make as much money as they can before the price drops. Because we had this right here. This took out all of this right here. People was buying. So they loaded up. Boom, they took this money. Now they took all this money. Boy, and look at that gap. They gonna come back and close this gap. They gonna come back and close this. They gonna close. What's gonna happen is this probably. This is what I'm thinking gonna happen. They gonna close this gap. Then they probably gonna go up again. They'll pay one more push up. And then a split gonna happen and then it's gonna drop. That's my thoughts on it. The split gonna happen and then it's gonna drop. They gonna have one more push up into there. Let me see something. That's my last up candle. It started coming down right there. Euro USD on 4 pips and drawing right now. Well, I mean, I don't have a big what you call it on it, so I'm good. All right, so looking at that, if I go to the 2 hour, the 1 hour, 30 minute, 15. All right, so we got an up push right here. Price ain't really start coming down yet, but now it's consolidating. Ooh. Why am I looking? I'm not supposed to be looking at Google. I'm supposed to be on US 30 right now. I just wanted to take a look at it. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it anyway. Let me see. So we got an up move right here. I wonder how well this strategy actually, this trading method actually works with stocks. I'm pretty sure it worked the same. I mean, they all focus on liquidity. Institutional trading. I think it's going. Oh, okay. So check it out. This would. All right. Check this out. Here's where I see Google coming down to, going back up and then dropping to. I see Google coming down to fill its zone, fill its gap, right? All right. So I can see Google coming down to fill that gap, taking out all this right here. Where is my path? Right here. All right. I'm gonna just go coming down. All right. Come back up to about 50% at least. Or maybe though, somewhere up in here, somewhere in this zone. And then drop into wherever it's gonna drop to. If they're gonna split it in half, yeah, it's hard to tell exactly where. You got this gap right here that's never been touched. Never been touched. The split, if the split to it, it could go there. This gap, you got 50% of that gap right there. Let me see if I go on the daily chart. Man, you got a bunch of gaps. They got this gap. This one got 50% filled. This one. So if I had to pick a gap, I would probably pick this one here. Not quite 50%, kind of close to it, but not quite to it. But we'll see. We'll see. I think it's gonna come down at least. My minimum is at least down to 24.92. Like I don't know how they're planning on splitting it. So if they split it in half, we can assume half of, let's say 1,500. What's that 15 at the 1,500 level? Let's say it's split at 1,500, right around here somewhere. So let's say it's split somewhere right around up in here. So that'll be about half. So, but we don't know for sure. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my thing on right there. I'm not gonna set my stop loss yet because this may not be finished moving. But I will set my take profit at $1,500. $1,500. Okay. All right. And I'm gonna just, for now, I'm gonna just move my, excuse me. For now, I'm gonna move my stop loss down to about here. Just for now. All right. 1,500. So yeah, they do have a little gap right there. I look like it's full filled though. So, but we'll see. We shall see. All right. So before we go, does anybody have any questions, Ms. Cavern or Miss Lorraine?
No, good. I'm good.
Okay, cool. Oh, wait.
Yeah, I'm good too.
Okay. Let me add this to my watch list right quick.
How can I help?
Google, nobody asked you for nothing. And I say Google on here and Google on my phone talking about how can I help? I ain't talking to you, Google. All right. So this is my thoughts on Google. I'm gonna just keep an eye on it. I wanted to go over US 30, but man. Yeah, I think it's gonna start coming down. Gold. I'm not messing with gold right now. Gold used to be my best friend. Used to be. But we had some problems. Euro USD. All right. Oh, so look. See, I had Euro USD here, but it went up to this zone up here. Okay. It went up to here. All right. But I'm still in it. My stop loss, I got a 10 pip or 11 pip stop loss anyway. So that's up here. So I still think I'm good on that one. But I just want to thank y'all for coming on. I appreciate it. If y'all have any questions, man, look, ask me in the group, ask me in the Black Diamond group. For those of you out there watching this on YouTube, man, y'all gotta join up, man. I'm telling you, $500 is a one-time fee. You're gonna make it back. You're gonna learn what you gotta do, learn how to trade, learn how to find liquidity, learn how to trade liquidity, use it for using in Forex, using in stocks, indices, commodities, whatever. Use the strategy, make your money back. You're gonna make your money back. I promise you will. Once you learn it, I'm talking about once you learn it. Now, this is not an overnight success thing here. It's not gonna happen overnight. It's gonna take you some time, but you can do it, man. All you got to do is invest in yourself. That's all I'm asking. Invest in yourself. It's a $500 investment in yourself. It's a one-time fee. Holler at your boy, man. We can get this done. All right, y'all ladies. Thank y'all for coming, and I'll talk to y'all in the group.